Hello there, my name is Colin, and I am the director of Amateur Hour, The Making of a Film. This was important enough for me to put pants on, so you know I'm very serious about this. I wanted to say a quick thank you to all of our YouTube subscribers for sticking with us during our 7-month absence. We've been working very hard on this project and another project that we're going to be showing off more of in the coming months, but we are going to be getting back on the YouTube game. It's a hobby for us, not as much of our priority. We do have actual jobs. Anyways, thank you one more time to all of the wonderful people that have supported us as we've released trailers and bits and pieces of the film, and to our friends and family, thank you so much. So, enjoy.
Outer space.
The idea for the movie actually kind of came about. We were trying to come up with an idea for a specific film festival, and we had a bunch of different ideas. We couldn't quite land on one, and it was myself, Kalen, Chris, and Henry kind of throwing ideas around.
Some joke was made by one of us that let the other go on to extrapolate upon it, and then the next person extrapolated upon that, and then people kept making jokes and saying this should be our thing and think of all these scenarios, and no one said no.
It's kind of fun. It lets us dip our toe into a lot of different genres that we may or may not have touched before, although there's probably a whole list somewhere of things we wanted to try but didn't have time or resources to actually do.
I think my favorite part about working on this movie was I got to take all of the difficulties we've had over the years making films and putting that into film form and telling that story, which I think is a pretty familiar story for most people that are in any kind of art form. It was a good test for us because we had to dive into a bunch of different genres and try things that we'd never done, but we didn't have to dwell on them for too long. We only had to really try and perfect aspects of them, which was a good challenge for us and kind of gave us a chance to experiment a bit.
I feel like the biggest constraint that we were working with was just time.
We actually didn't do too bad on resources, although they were pretty limited, but Ben went on a 2-month-long trip during the middle of filming, and Henry moved to New York during the middle of filming.
Jumped ship for 2 months and went backpacking across Australia.
That's not true.
Oh, I did a loop around the US road trip, and it was pretty fun, but it kept me away from this lovely project. And for that, I'm truly upset.
So we had to get creative and rework aspects of the story in order to fit that, but also we had to kind of race against the clock. We pretty much shot all of Ben's scenes in like a day and a half. Like, it was pretty quick turnaround on that.
If given like an infinite amount of time to work in and like infinite resources, sure. But given what we had, I think I was pretty content.
I had a really good time making it. The movie, because it was fun, and I got to spend all that wonderful time with my dear friends.
This is the worst behind the scenes questioning session ever. It's hard to do this by myself. I need Colin here to guide me. Guide me.